Azamat Zhangulov, you are the Senior Vice President of KazMunayGas. I don't know if you're having problems at the moment, but are your assets still frozen in Romania?
Yes, it is. So we have freezing order on our assets from May 2016, which is limiting our activities in order of the limitations for the further development plans. So our assets of worth of almost $2 billion are now under seizure orders from the prosecution. And this prosecution, prosecutor office is investigating the issues which is not anyhow related to the period of our ownership over these assets. And we find it quite strange that this type of freezing orders came right after the deal we announced with a Chinese company, CFC, which was about to build a JV, joint venture, with the further development plans in Romania and also in the region of the Black Sea.
And do you feel that this process will go to international arbitration?
We already submitted the notice of dispute to Romanian authorities, and if this notice of dispute will not be responded in the proper period of time, so yes, we have a right to go for international arbitration proceedings.
And you're here in Brussels today. Can you tell us why you've come to Brussels and what exactly are you saying to the officials here?
So first of all, we would like to raise this issue about the legality of the matters are taken against us, about the potential negative outlook for Romanian investment climate, as well as energy sector, energy security issues, in case this issue will not be dealt in a more amicable and mutually beneficial format, and will not lead to certain agreement between the parties. We want to explain this issue to the European politicians to make sure that this voice of the company has been heard clearly and our information has been delivered, and the European community understands the potential consequences to Romania as member of the state of the European Union, as well of generally the European Union, because we think that this may not happen in a normal environment when the countries are doing everything by the rule of law and the investment rights are protected according to all the treaties we have with Romania.
And what do you think, Azamat, this case means as far as Romania's position as an energy hub is concerned and concerning potential investors?
We were planning to be one of the biggest players in this energy hub, and this has natural grounds for this, because Kazakhstan is the producer number 2 in the Caspian region after Russia, and we are the biggest importer of crude oil to Romanian markets. So we have still big plans to develop this investments in Romania as well as in the Black Sea region, so to make sure that the value chain is extended to these countries. We hope that once the situation will be cleared with the authorities, once the situation will be mutually discussed with all the relevant parties, including European unions, we will reach to the position when we will maintain our development ideas, we will maintain our plans to be executed, and Romania will become an energy hub, of course, with our help.
So Azamat, what positive contribution do you feel that KMG is making towards, Romanian society and the Romanian economy?
So we have requested an independent body to see what exact the contribution of KazMunayGas to Romanian economy and Romanian society. And according to this external review of the Bucharest University of Economic Studies, KazMunayGas is the taxpayer number 3 in the country, which produced more than 5 billion taxes over the last 3 years, and within the last 10 years, so we paid more than 10 billion euros to Romanian state budget. We keep busy, almost 15,000 of people, so direct and indirect. So we have invested $1.6 billion in equity to Romanian economy. And we make almost more than 1% of the GDP of the Romania. So that makes us one of the biggest and largest company in Romania, and one not among the big number of companies which still would like to grow its investments in Romania. So that's why we believe that our exposure in Romania would be makes us clear that we can be heard in all the levels in Romania as well as in European Union, because our participation to Romanian economy as well as to European Union as well as this region with the Central Eastern Europe is quite big, and we want to deliver our messages clearly, having in mind this big exposure.
Azamat, there has been recent indications, efforts made by Romanian authorities to withdraw from the bilateral agreement treaties. Could you comment on that, please?
First of all, we think that this wouldn't be a good sign for the investors to go ahead with the investments in Romania, especially in times when the foreign direct investment index is one of the lowest from the historical 15 years in Romania. So we still think that this issue may be reconsidered, and Romania will maintain and improve its investment image in front of the investments. But these news are not being welcomed in the investment society.